Hey everybody, my name is Wade Coda, and this is my first attempt at a cooking show. This is called Just Like Moms. Where basically I'm going to take a childhood recipe of my first guest here. This is Jesse Lobell, and we are going to try and copy his mom's recipe and see if we can make it taste as close as possible. And hopefully he cries at the end because his mom, sadly, he lives with her.
Well, Wade, I just wanted to say thank you so much for having me. No, really, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I'm really excited, and I'm gonna walk behind him one more time.
Yeah.
And typically I cry whenever Wade makes food for me. 6 hours later when I'm having diarrhea.
That's all the time. You have irritable bowel syndrome.
I do have irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. So the diarrhea might be unrelated.
So I've already been working on the sauce a little bit here. What we got is, these are all San Marzano tomatoes. We got a little tomato paste in there and just like a half a can of like 10 ounces, 12 ounces of water. We're letting that all go. I crush it down with a little spoon there, crushed garlic, salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, whatever you got. I mean, I put the whole dang kitchen sink in there, but it smells awesome.
Oh. I think I got like a neckline. Like, did he slit my throat with pasta sauce?
You can always add a little bit of sugar in your pasta sauce there. It's something my grandpa would have told me if he was alive.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
So I've already patted these pretty dry here. These are just thin cut, just cutlets. So I actually talked to Jesse's mom before filming while I was shopping, and she said,
"You talked to my mom?"
Yes. Her and I talk all the time.
Without asking me?
Her and I talk all the time. Got just like a nice egg wash here, just a few beaten eggs, a little bit of water in there too, and some salt. I actually shredded a little bit of Pecorino Romano cheese in here. I threw some parsley in here. His mom said something kind of weird to me whenever I was asking how to make this. It is a chicken Parmesan, and she said she does not use Parmesan in it. So I decided to add some, so sorry, Lori. What I like to do is let them sit out for just a moment because these pieces of chicken are still really cold. And once you get them all coated in the egg and the Italian breadcrumbs, we are going to let those sit. It's gonna just make it stick just a little bit better. And while that's happening, we're gonna make the pasta. So we're gonna add what looks like way too much salt into this water.
Why did you put so much salt in the water?
It's gonna help it boil and it's gonna flavor your pasta. So now that we got this water at a rolling boil, I'd probably say let's do a half pound of pasta. You know, we're trying to wash the carbs.
You know how many people would yell at you about that, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, I didn't have a bigger pot.
I know, man.
Maybe if I get some viewers.
The reason why I mention it is because the world should know that if he had a larger pot,
I would use the full stem pasta.
Also, to become authentic, you know, my mom does break the spaghetti in half. So,
I know, she told me, she's like, break it in half.
Make sure you break it in
half.
half.
It's gotta be small pieces.
Small, tiny little pieces.
Yeah.
You wanna make sure that Jesse can fit them on his fork.
Jesse doesn't choke. I love him so much.
Exactly.
He helps me with the rat. So, a lot of things that people go like back and forth with is putting olive oil in with the pasta.
What?
I like it.
What?
Because, all right, so I'll use olive oil if I'm using a smaller pot because there's not enough surface area for the pasta to actually boil correctly. That's why I only did a half pound too. So with putting the olive oil in there, it's gonna make it so that they're not gonna stick because they don't have enough room.
I see.
So move around.
So you use your tongs. Grab your tongs.
Shut up.
Make sure you grab your closest pair of tongs from Dollar Tree.
No, these are KitchenAid, man. So to stop them from sticking together and getting your olive oil in there, you want to just move around while they're still a little hard. We're gonna give that about 7 minutes. They're gonna be al dente at that point because it has at the rolling boil. So this is after only 7 minutes right here. This is why you add all that salt. It's gonna make it boil from the bottom a lot faster. It's gonna get hotter faster. That olive oil is gonna make so that it's nice and silky smooth. And then these noodles are gonna taste amazing now. So this is what you wanna do before you drain them. And see, I don't care, I'm eating this food. I'll use the same spoon. I'm gonna grab just a couple of ladles of that salty sauce and put it right there inside my sauce. Really salty water. Just because the starch on the noodles is gonna be inside of that pot, and it's gonna make it so this sauce is gonna connect to the noodles better. Because you ever go to like a restaurant or somebody's house, somebody's bad mom, makes a sauce, and then she pours it on your plate, and it's just like water underneath your pasta. That doesn't happen here because we've had that pasta water in there. Pasta's gonna be done. We definitely want to taste a piece to make sure it's done.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the.
That's perfect, man.
Okay.
That was so good. So we're gonna use this to drain the pasta.
Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, white privilege in action.
Okay, that's not.
He's a strainer that attaches to the pot. What are you, a triple millionaire, man?
I think this was $8. It came with the pot, I think, from Goodwill.
He's being humble.
There's a couple ladles of sauce here, just so that we can mix this guy all around. So this is gonna flavor your noodles, and it's gonna make sure that your noodles don't turn into like that big clump that they sometimes do. I'm also gonna throw a little bit of Pecorino Romano cheese in here.
That's a really cool cheese grater.
I actually stole this from an Olive Garden 10 years ago, and it works very well still.
Did you really steal it from Olive Garden?
I didn't steal. All right, here's the story. No, but no. In all honesty, she gave me it. She goes, well, you know, maybe I just left it here at the table.
Oh yeah, this is clearly a vintage model. Smells like cheese.
Oh yeah. Add a little bit of color. So now we have some chicken in the oven that we have got to take out.
What is this?
Do you even see that? I
beautiful,
like it.
Clark.
I like it a lot.
I love it.
Let's plate it.
Let's plate it. That's what they say.
So how does your mom usually plate something like this?
So typically I would just get a piece of chicken parm and some pasta on the side.
That's
You know?
it?
Sometimes I would do chicken parm on top of pasta, but I like having them next to each other, you know? Like, so I can just look at one, give it my full attention. Oh, look at that little sprinky. Okay.
Let's start with the pasta.
Let's start with the pasta. Okay, here we go.
Dude, that's so good.
All right, so I'll paint a picture for you.
Yeah, tell me what hers is like, and then tell me what mine is like. I want it to be as close as possible.
This tastes nothing like my mother's chicken parmesan.
At all.
Not even a little. But it is really good. Really good. Let's check the chicken.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, that is some white saucy chicken. It's juicy. So the sauce is kind of spicy just a little bit in the perfect way. I think that what happened here is that Wade made an incredible version of chicken parm that was inspired by my mother.
Yeah,
But he found his own way to add to it even more.
Yeah, I'd never made it before.
He's made me this meal several times.
What's your favorite meal?
Yeah, but this is the first time that he actually spoke to my mom.
Yeah, it's definitely different than the regular chicken parm I would make.
It is. It's really good. Maybe that's the magic of it.
Your mom.
Is that it is my mom's, but with Wade's.
It was with my ear, so it was like playing telephone. She's like, add this much of this, and I'm like, I've had too many beers. And so I just made it up as I went, and I think it turned out great.
I think so too.
I'm so happy you guys dropped by. This is my episode 0. We don't know what the hell we were doing, but if you like it, I promise we'll make it better. So this is just like Mom's, and I'm gonna be coming to a mom near you.
Coming in a mom near
I'm coming to the mom. I'm coming to the house.
He came to my mom. He came on.
Stop it.
Just like moms.
Just like Mom's.